Hi guys. In this video I will take about amazing top 10 baking parchment. I hope this video will help you to make the right decision. If so, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also turn notification on to receive amazing top 10 products videos. Reynolds Kitchens Parchment Paper Roll. Reynolds parchment paper contains one roll of Reynolds Kitchens parchment paper with smart grid lines, measuring 15 inches wide by 72 feet long. Smart grid lines for even spacing. 1 and 2 inch guidelines on these baking parchment sheets take the guesswork out of measuring where to cut and spacing out dough. Oven safe to 425 F. If you care parchment baking paper. 70 square feet roll unbleached, best value. If you care parchment paper comes as pack of 1 box, providing a total of 70 square feet of unbleached baking paper. Compare to other brands that only offer 30-45 square feet. Silicone coated. What makes this parchment paper unique is that it is coated with silicone, unlike most parchment papers that are coated with quillen, which contains heavy metal that can leave toxic trace elements in your food and baked goods. SMARTAKE 200 pieces parchment paper baking sheets, Precut baking sheets paper. Are you tired of cutting curly parchment paper? Our Precut parchment sheets can let you get rid of cutting parchment anymore. The sheets lay flat on the baking tray and will not curl. Food grade parchment paper. 200 pieces non-toxic and food grade baking sheets are perfect for baking, grilling, frying and steaming. Can resist temperature up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Non-stick parchment sheets. Cookies can easily slide off the baking tray and the bread won't stick on it. Hiware 200 piece parchment paper baking sheets 12 by 16 inch, extra thickened but low price. Each of these 200 pieces of parchment is extra thick, and this parchment paper is 45 GSM. Compared to the 35 GSM paper, ours is stronger, more durable and less brittle, so you can easily pick up the food on the baking sheet by lifting parchment paper without any breaking. Moreover, it is more cost effective than others. Precut and handy package. Includes 200 pieces and each sheet is 12 by 16. Katbite 16 by 24 inch heavy duty parchment paper sheets, extra strong. Parchment paper sheet size. 16 by 24 inch. 100 pieces baking parchment paper made of extra thicker 45 GSM paper versus commonly used 35 GSM or 40 GSM paper, it's about 12% thicker than others. We define it as heavy duty parchment paper. Precut baking parchment sheets. Are you still worried about curly baking paper and spending time cutting? 16 by 24 inch pre-cut parchment sheets can help you get rid of these troubles. Katbite 200 pieces 12 by 16 and unbleached parchment paper for baking, extra strong. 200 pieces unbleached parchment paper made of extra thicker 45 GSM paper versus commonly used 35 GSM or 40 GSM paper, it's about 12% thicker than others. We define it as heavy-duty parchment paper. Precut baking parchment sheets. Are you still worried about curly 12 by 16 parchment paper quarter sheet and spending time cutting? Precut parchment paper sheets can help you get rid of these troubles. Baker's Signature parchment paper baking sheets by Baker's Signature. Save yourself the hassle. Are you tired of cutting conventional parchment paper that curls up as soon as it's on the baking tray? Well, your struggles are finally over. Baker's Signature pre-cut and unbleached baking sheets will not curl, stick or burn, leaving you with just one thing to do. Let your delicious recipes come to life. Perfect for baking bread, pastries, cookies, croissants, cakes, cupcakes, rolls and more. Katbite unbleached parchment paper roll for baking, easy to tear with slide cutter. Katbite baking parchment paper is 15 in W and 210 feet length. This baking paper can be cut into any length with a perfectly smooth edge with parchment paper dispenser with cutter, which is designed to prevent people from cutting hands and easy to meet your different baking needs. Boyan baking parchment circles, superior quality. Our parchment paper circles are designed with premium grade silicone paper with quality in mind, not bleached, non-toxic, non-wax, eco-friendly, 100% safe. Heat resistant up to 446 degree Fahrenheit, perfect for Dutch oven, toaster oven, tortilla press, cheesecake pan, springform pans and so on. Non-stick and easy to clean. Grease-proof paper circles have non-stick coating, which means that no food residue will be left on your pans. Reynolds Kitchens Cookie Baking Sheets. Pre-cut Reynolds parchment paper contains 4 boxes of 25 Reynolds Kitchens cookie baking sheets, each measuring 12 by 16 inches. No cutting required. These double-folded cooking paper sheets are perfectly sized for standard cookie sheets and lay flat without curling. Smart grid lines for even spacing. 1 and 2 inch guidelines on these baking parchment sheets take the guesswork out of spacing your dough. Oven safe to 425 F.